नमस्कार सभी को. गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून, गुड इवनिंग, वट एवर यू फील कनेक्टेड. कुछ नया सीखेंगे, सिखाने की कोशिश करेंगे, जिसमें से पहली चीज़ जो आपके सामने लिखी हुई है क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन. और ये कोई ऐसा वर्ड नहीं है जो आपने इससे पहले कभी ना सुना हो, या जो नए देख रहे होंगे ऑब्वियसली उनके लिए नया होगा. बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है जिसके बारे में ऐसा लगे कि नहीं ये क्या है, एकदम बहुत सी नई चीज़ है. नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. सिर्फ और सिर्फ नज़रिए की बात है. अगर मैं आपको बहुत ज़्यादा पहले तो नहीं बट थोड़ा सा पहले लेकर जाऊं, जब आपको टीचर समझाता था या पूछता था आपसे, मैथमेटिक्स की शुरुआत ही हुई थी. मतलब ऐसी किताब में क्वेश्चंस लिखे होते थे बहुत सारे, और लिखा होता था 2 प्लस डैश प्लस, थोड़ा बड़ा नहीं, स्टार्ट छोटे से लिखते हैं लाइक दिस, तो यू विल थिंक दैट की व्हाट इज़ दिस ऑब्वियसली. तो जस्ट नॉट लाइक दैट की, या व्हाट you think that we can write over here. Obviously you are very correct. We will fill 2. Why? Because we want both side equal. If we are writing 3, obviously they are not going to be equal. That thing will be the inequality. So that is the another topic we will discuss later on. But yes, the exact thing that we can write over here, that is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, which is totally correct, isn't it? So if we just go to the next step, that till here everything was sorted, life was very good. But in mathematics life distorted as and when we have removed this and we introduced a variable. As and when the variable came in the mathematics become difficult. It's not difficult, it's only about how deeply you know the things, from where you have started the things. Got it? I'll come to the quadratic equation also, but we will discuss little bit thing here only. थोड़ा सा डिस्कस करेंगे. अब if I say that find out the value of x, obviously what you will do that x is equal to 4 minus 2. Obviously it is correct. I'm not saying that is wrong, but yeah, what is the proper step from where, like, so we can say that two things always equal if you are adding both sides same thing, or if you are subtracting both sides same thing, if you are multiplying same thing both sides, dividing same. So what is the correct step? We are subtracting 2 from both sides, isn't it? So what will become? It will become x plus 0. So we are writing only x, and this side it will become 2. So that means at the place of x, what we can write down? 2, and this equation will be satisfied. And we know that this is the value of x. Simple. Now, like any other value we can put at the place of x? No, it will not satisfy. Got it? Similarly, they came to the, like, they have introduced something. No, actually they have not. Whosoever is studying mathematics, they were very, you know, curiostic कि अच्छा what can be the next. So they said that okay, यहाँ पर तो तुमने 2 plus 2 करा था, isn't it? नाउ कोई ऐसा नंबर लो जिसका स्क्वायर करने पर, उसमें -4 करने पर 0 आ जाए, राइट? तो पीपल यू नो चेक्ड 1 square, they have written -4, so it was 1 square, obviously 1, so it was coming -3. So now they have checked 2 minus 4, so it was coming 4 minus 4, and they got to know that okay, this is 2, right? So earlier it was like that ki hit and trial, and from there only they got to know that ki acha, something like that, this is something like which can see that linear where the degree is 1, only one value will satisfy. Here only not one value will satisfy. Actually if you will put -2, then also it will satisfy. So they said that ki okay, this can also be the possibility, right? So they come to the conclusion that some kind of equation can also exist. So they came like okay, these kind of equation will known as what? Quadratic equation. We will discuss more about quadratic equation. This is to just beginning of the quadratic equation, right? There are so many interpretation of the quadratic equation, geometrical interpretation, graphical interpretations, so many things are there, but now if this is the quadratic equation, I have written the general form of the quadratic equation where a does not equal to 0. This also have a meaning, but why this only? Why I have written this? Why only 3 terms written, maximum 3 terms in the quadratic equation. Only 3, maximum 3 terms can be written. We need to think about it. If you'll think about it, you'll got to know that yes, if you have any query, if you think that something is missing over here, I can add something, you can just comment. You need to just comment. Okay, just write down. I'll find out, okay, what more can be added. Okay, now from here we got an idea that, okay, a quadratic in Hindi we used to say that द्विघात समीकरण. Ghat means degree. If the degree of the variable is 2, it will be quadratic. Got it? Okay. Now, if we got the general form of the quadratic equation, the first thing hit in my brain, and actually all over the whosoever is studying the mathematics from the very basic, they got to know that, okay, if this is the quadratic equation, this can be also written, this can be also written. Here A, B, capital A, capital B, capital C represent constant, small is whatever you can understand, either capital or small. It's not a big deal, right? Okay, so what, like how to solve? What first thing hit in your brain? Let us take one more example. If I ask you that a number, जिसका square minus 5 times same number plus 6 is give 0. Pause the video, find out what can be, right? And after that, after hit and trial, I got to know that here I am taking x and here I have taken x, and this is forming an quadratic equation. One more quadratic equation can be that if I ask you that a square of a number minus 4 times of that number is equal to 0. Sorry, here if I write down, okay, that was also correct, dash dash. So whatever you want, you can take as a variable, x, y, z, like, so here if I am writing y, so this is again a quadratic equation, right? So very first thing that hit in my brain, that what can be the first approach by which we can solve a quadratic equation, right? So wait for the next video. I'll discuss what can be the first approach. Obviously there is a hit and trial method. You can put 5 into 1 plus 6. If it is satisfying, 1 will be the solution. Second, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here also y is equal to 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. You'll get the, but the problem is that this is the first approach actually, right? But the problem is that as and when you will get the more, critical quadratic equation, every time you cannot every time you cannot use the hit and trial method. Got it? So one man was there behind this quadratic equation who thought that okay, this thing can make the problem easier, and that we'll discuss in the next video. Thanks for watching. Wait till for the next video. Goodbye. Thank you.